Valve has released SteamOS 3.7.0 preview and offers support to non-Steam Deck handhelds and Plasma 6 for Linux desktop-like experience. I haven't installed this. I've been utilizing Bazite.gg, which is a Fedora version and has SteamOS-like experience on it. I don't know if this will work on the desktops yet. I assume with AMD hardware it will, so I kind of want to check it out. But the preview is out, and it came out for Pi Day, and they released their release notes for it, and the general notes are they updated to a newer Arch Linux base with the Linux kernel going up to 6.1. And they updated the Mesa drivers base. The desktop mode now ships with Plasma 6.2.5, and they are now starting to support non-Steam Deck handhelds. I will say it right now, this is the precursor to SteamOS being allowed to be installed on any desktop PC. And that is going to significantly change the gaming space, I think, as a whole. Now, we talked about Microsoft releasing, of course, their handheld competitor, and Game Pass is going to be a big deal because it does obviously take the Netflix form. But what I've noticed is that none of the games on Game Pass that are coming out are really noteworthy. They've been going downhill very quickly, a lot faster than the movies and television did on Netflix. Where, Obsidian had some pretty strong releases early on. And then it really went downhill with Avowed. And I think that because there's not an incentive, everything comes down to incentives, right? Because there's not an incentive structure for them to sell copies because it's just a subscription based and they get paid the same no matter what from Microsoft, we're getting worse and worse products for any developers that are working under Microsoft now. And I think that that's going to play out in Steam's favor because Steam has been getting all the kind of good games, right? I mean, it's got the Black Myth Wukong, it's got Baldur's Gate 3 on it. You buy the games, they have massive amounts of people playing them. I think Monster Hunter Wilds here just basically destroyed everything in player count over the past week. What's even more impressive about that is right off the bat, it worked on SteamOS. Worked on Linux right out of the box. It's crazy, dude. And I really think the handheld, it was the proper strategy by far. It's crazy because the handhelds just got, the install base is growing drastically. And now that they're going to just let other handhelds install them on it, and that's going to remove the Microsoft licensing fee, I think you'll start seeing other handhelds come with SteamOS. And then eventually I think you'll see them release it and say, hey, you can install it on your desktop PC now, free of charge. And then I think you're going to start seeing it come from, gaming system OEMs. Have I played the deck yet? Yeah, I have two decks. I have the LCD and the OLED. I was just, I did this. Here, I'll show you. I haven't finished it, but I was modding my LCD. I'm pretty close, but I was modding my LCD to the purple. I messed up one of the ribbons. For the LEDs, not the LED screen, but the LED, like it lights up. But my first Game Boy Color was this purple, so I wanted to put it in the purple. But yeah. Oh, have I played Monster Hunter Wilds? Yes, I have. It doesn't work as well on the Steam Deck. I got it over like 40 frames a second now with the latest update, but it doesn't work fantastic. As far as like I'd rather play it on PC, right? It's just a little bit better. I'm going to take a bio break real quick, and then we are going to get into some. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.